In our top story, George Powell is still in the Bell County Jail tonight, unsure of when he might be able to go home.
Yeah, Powell was moved there after his armed robbery conviction was vacated after he served more than 10 years. Channel 6's Imani Payne spoke exclusively with Powell. She joins us now with more. Hi, Imani.
Chris and Leslie, this is the very first time Powell is speaking out from behind bars to anyone. He shared his thoughts on this unpredictable time in his life.
It's been 2 weeks to the day and George Powell remains in the Bell County Jail. Closer to home, but it's still an uphill battle to get there. His armed robbery conviction has been vacated and he'll get a new trial soon, but he hasn't received a low enough bond that will allow him to go home in the meantime.
I've been gone for almost 12 years now, and I don't have a dollar. All I have is me maintaining my innocence. I shouldn't be here in the first place.
Powell relies on his faith as he waits for this week's bond hearing, often dreaming of working a job, getting back in the music studio, and creating criminal justice reform. He says all of which is possible with a strong case.
There's a lot of new evidence that has been discovered. I feel like the truth is going to come out this time, and we're going to get a not guilty verdict.
If he does bond out, Powell has some things to cross off of his list. And you're still planning for that, what was it, the Jack and Coke?
Oh, Crown and Coke.
Oh, Crown and Coke,
Sure,
okay.
I deserve that.
But on a more serious note, he plans to create some real change with his time on the outside.
I'm going to enjoy every moment. The first homeless person I see is going to get something to eat. The first person I see is in trouble is going to get some help.
A way to return the favor for all the help he says he's received so far.
You know, without you, without the story getting out there, I do not think that things would have gone quite like they have.
But before we could talk further...
It's going to hang up on us, Imani.
Oh, we're out of... George? It was time for him to go.
Powell says if he gets a not guilty verdict following his new trial, he doesn't plan to move away, but will stay right here in Bell County to help where he says major criminal justice reform is needed. Powell is looking forward to his next hearing, currently scheduled for Wednesday afternoon, where his legal team will have another chance to fight for a lower bond. I'll be at that hearing to bring you the very latest. Chris and Leslie.